us damn street niggas, we ain't really comfortable with all of that thing. So what you trying to say?
Do what you do, baby.
I want to graduate. I seen to come up through the mud. You feel me?
Real.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I used to be top. I'm one of the ones. When that nigga said he had a phone, his whole joke, man, I'm looking at the screen like preach. Cause I was on the phone with him, you feel me? So you know what I'm saying?
Is Pete that the general?
Oh, J Pipe, the hood counselor. Y'all see me? I'm in the robe. It's almost night time. You heard me?
And that's me. And it's Hood Sports Talk with Pete the general. All right. My dog, I told y'all times are varied. You understand me? So my dog, you know what I'm saying? It's a little rush episode, but we still coming to y'all Wednesday night. You understand me? All right, we're gonna kick it off. David Carr visited the Saints today. What you think about that?
I don't want him. We are.
It's more the great value shit and not the, you know what I'm saying, the top of the line shit. So if it's already understood that he's gonna be a backup, is he gonna come in and potentially fight for first, you know what I'm saying, a spot?
See, that's the thing about it. I don't think they're gonna bring him in as a backup.
Mm-hmm.
They gonna bring him in as the potential starter.
Yeah, and it's gonna start more shit.
So it's gonna be his spot to lose.
Is this a race thing?
I ain't gonna call it no race thing, man. I ain't gonna call it no race thing. It's just one of them things where sometimes that's who you want, regardless of, you feel what I'm saying?
It's looking to me like anybody of that other nature or do. That's just what it's looking like to me.
For our coaching staff?
No, anybody other than us.
Shit, it's possible, you heard me?
That I mean, it's looking like that though, and I think that got something to do with why Michael Thomas don't want to play. That's just from me. That's coming from the general. This ain't no proven thing. This is just opinion. You know what I'm saying? But it's looking kind of funny to me though with that.
Hey, it's possible.
Kyrie with the Mavs, dog. What you think about that?
He playing right now. He balling right now.
He balling.
Let me see, cause I just seen some highlights come across from him.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna tell you what he got right now. And the Mavericks up on the Clippers 58-42 in the second quarter.
The Mavs were already a good team. Or they are a finals contending team now that they have Kyrie.
We gotta see how
he mesh.
We gotta see how they gel. Yeah.
Right. What you think about that move though?
That's a solid move.
Right. I think that he always he been crying trade for the last 3 years, so he finally got what he wanted. Okay, so where does this leave the Nets? Are they still contenders?
Kyrie got 13 right now. He got 13. He got 13 points. They was contenders last year. They're gonna be contenders.
Okay.
They're gonna be contenders.
What quarter is in?
Second quarter.
Okay. That's a nice game. Let's get into Zion, bro. Zion always hurt. We can't use him how we want to. You know what I'm saying? He's injury prone. What's going on with Zion?
He just injury prone. That's what like I said before. Cause I was saying shit. I even went as far as called him a bust, but I ain't gonna call him a bust. You did, because I know injuries happen. You did. You can't control the injuries.
Is he too big to be doing the type of dunks and shit that he be doing?
Yeah.
You got to lose weight.
Because think about it, like
it's too much weight coming down on
too much weight coming down. Yeah. So he gonna have to minimize it and then make it work for him. You dig?
Mm-hmm.
Shit, you could do a nice little layup. You ain't gotta. You feel what I'm saying?
or he gonna have to lose some of that weight.
It ain't too much more he could lose.
Yeah, and still have that back down ability that he have.
Because the dude more muscle than fat. The dude a big. He just a solid dude. You
Mm-hmm.
dig?
Mm-hmm.
So
Mm-hmm.
it's kind of like when Shaq started getting hurt. That shit was mostly your day that weight. You know, he just ain't no small dude.
He need to
But
get with Shaq and find out, that recipe. You understand me? To how you're really jumping. Cause if you notice, Shaq was taller, but Shaq ain't really jump. Shaq he
right,
kind of hop and hug on. He hung on the rim, but he still can't. He didn't come down with all that force as a Zion don't. You understand?
yeah, Zion 9 times out of 10 he coming down on 1 foot. You did other leg all in the air, all
Then
that there. Yeah,
you run this big ass down up and down the court. You know what I'm saying? Uh,
right.
so should we trade him coming up?
Not yet. You just paid him, so you're gonna try. You got to try to get your money's worth. But if they do trade him, they gotta get. You gotta trade him for like a KD or somebody. You can't. You
Which
can't trade him for no bullshit. I don't
what
want. I don't want no trade for no draft picks. Nothing. You got to go get somebody like KD. You feel what I'm saying? Somebody that's trying to come down or something like that. Or you gotta wait it out. Cause KD ain't gonna be in Brooklyn too much longer, man. Bring him down there.
yeah for it's see him off in New Orleans, huh?
Yep.
I feel like let's talk about Kansas City offensive coordinator. He's up against a monster this week, right? The Eagles had 70 sacks this season, right? Can
Record.
yep. Can Kansas City offensive line hold up against that massive defense that the Eagles have?
I don't think it's about can they hold up. I think it's about can Mahomes escape. Cause they don't really be holding up anyway. You feel what I'm saying? But Mahomes that boy be wiggling out
He
of
be
trouble.
being
You dig?
Mahomes. He be being Mahomes.
Right. He be wiggling out of trouble. The next thing you know, somebody 30 yards down the field by themselves. And he
I
hit him
call,
every time.
I call him Mahomes. You heard me? Um, with
So
his
that I
strength,
think that's what it's
let's say
about. Can
let's say they don't. Let's say he is able to scramble. Will the Eagles still be able to contain that like you say that 30-yard pass with the dude wide open?
they got the DBs for it. But once you start getting it, what they call it, like park ball, where motherfuckers just like the play broke, so everybody just scrambling, and now you find somebody the defense try to stay in their zone, but with everybody just scrambling, it's hard.
But what you
So
say about stick your man, stay with your man, do your job,
yep,
do your job. I
that's
got
it.
we both got the Eagles, right?
Yeah.
Defense wins championships and but it's my homie. You heard me? A scrambling quarterback is a motherfucker. You understand? So I don't know how that's gonna work out, but I got the Eagles, dog, and long live Curl. You heard me? So Westbrook is supposed to be going to Utah. D'Angelo's supposed to be going back to the Lakers, and what's the other guy name?
Other dude,
But he's supposed to be going to the Timberwolves, right?
he going to Timberwolves. Yeah,
What does this mean for LA? What are they getting in return?
they ain't get nothing in return. This just mean they can't use Russell as their scapegoat no more. That's it. That's it. They got to find somebody else to blame. And when Russell leave, and they shit still don't gel.
That's when LeBron gonna leave, huh?
You feel what I'm saying? They shit still ain't gonna gel.
How long Bronny got to come out of high school?
I think he a senior, but he got to go to college for a year.
So Brian got 2 more years, 3 more years,
Right.
To play with his son. That's the goal, right?
Right.
You think that's going? You see that happening?
It could, 'cause that's 40 years old.
That's 40.
40.
40. He ain't good to he in tip top shape though. He in tip top shape. You heard me?
It could happen, but I think that what happened is the kid gonna be ready. It ain't about if Brian gonna be ready. It's just the kid gonna be ready because
he's gonna be a target,
you know,
especially if they on the
he
same.
gonna be a target off the name.
He's short too.
He done hit a nice little growth spurt.
Okay.
He ain't as tall as his paw. He ain't as big as his paw, but it's one of them things where he
LeBron came in the league small though.
Now I'm just saying he just not as big. Period. You feel what I'm saying? I think Lil brother gonna pass him up. You feel what I'm saying?
Just like with the what's their names, bro? The other family, the Balls,
The ball,
no,
yeah.
yeah, no, you heard me? But I did that bad. You heard me? So the Eagles say I can't even say because now I'm about to say the Eagles deep. I'm just all fucked up, right?
we still talking about the Lakers. Nah, man, they ain't gonna be able to use that boy as no scapegoat, man. They ain't gonna use Russell Wilson. No, I said Russell Wilson. See, you got me fucked up. Russell Westbrook. They can't use him as the scapegoat.
Mm-hmm.
They gonna have the ball. Brian's son coming out. The Lakers. They gonna have the ball.
I'm saying what players?
Whichever ones they got.
Him and Ant, right?
And AD, he be hurt.
Exactly. So
you dig?
What does this mean for the Lakers? Is it over with for them?
Yeah, they gonna be in Cancun. That's it. There's a vacation coming early. Like,
I'm gonna tell you like this, dog. They got a lot of money out there, but money don't. You could get the talent, but the talent got to mesh, right? They've been getting these all-star teams for years, and with all those egos, see every single player on their team is used to, well, their starting lineup is used to having their own team. You heard me? That work in storybooks. You heard me? That work in storybooks. Way back when they had Gary Payton and all them. You understand me? It ain't gonna work. It's too many big dogs. It gotta be one big dog. It's too many big dogs. Eagles defense, right? Can they win the Super Bowl alone? Just their defense?
No.
Why not?
No. They can't win it alone because it's an offensive league. You feel what I'm saying? They'll get an offense a flag to keep the drive going just fucking because.
Defense.
You feel what I'm saying?
Defense win championships.
Defense win championships, but the offense got to put some points on the board. If the offense ain't scoring, the other offense going to eventually start picking their ass apart. They'll figure them out.
Can Philly's offense score on Kansas City's defense?
Yeah.
Yeah. See, that's the thing. I think Philly's offense could score on Kansas City defense, but Kansas City offense gonna have a hell of a time with Philly defense, and that's gonna be the deciding factor. What you talking about?
I can see that. I can see that. Because the offenses even though I do feel like KC offense is better.
You think KC offense is better than the Eagles defense?
Yeah.
I don't.
Yeah.
You say that.
No. I'm saying KC offense is better than the Philly offense.
True. But
that's what I'm saying.
Does that matter with a defense like Philly has though?
If the defense don't get figured out, But see, that's the offense job, so the defense don't get figured out. You feel what I'm saying? The offense got to be on the field, and if the offense ain't on the field, and the defense on the field a little longer than they should be, they gonna get figured out.
A lot of run plays, right?
That everything they gonna get figured out.
No, what I'm saying is Kansas City got to get that run game going, right?
I think they're gonna be all right.
Yeah, you think it's gonna be a good game, bro?
Yeah, I don't see no blowout.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be a good game. LeBron ain't got the record.
Man, shout out to Brian. Salute to Brian. You hear me? Congrats, Brian, all that. Man, you got that bitch.
Everybody knew he was gonna get it. Everybody knew he was gonna get it. Shout out to Brian. You know what I'm saying? He is the king for a reason. You heard me? New England beat New Zealand in soccer. We touched on All-Star games, but we're gonna touch on it again since last week we had that trash ass All-Star game.
Man, we can't just slide. Hold on, man. We can't just slide past the Brown accomplishment in one sentence, dog.
No, I'm not ready. I mean, you go ahead, continue, go ahead, because I'm not ready.
No, man, because that's history, man. That I can't. That record been 38 years.
Who held the record previously?
Kareem.
That's big. That's big. But I mean,
yeah.
Brian been playing for fucking 20 years, though.
I know.
He better break it.
Now what you think about this? We like to talk about rigged and shit like that. You heard me?
Uh-huh.
Brian broke a 38-year record on the 38th day of the year at 38 years old.
38 years old. Let me
tell you, lottery number.
That foul at the end of that game when he would have broke the record is making a whole lot more sense, huh?
Now he wouldn't have broken that. He wouldn't have broken it. No, then.
But he wouldn't have broke it. But that point would have made him get to that time that record.
That record a little closer.
Yeah. Then that the would it came up to
no, because that foul they still had overtime. So
and then he would have scored more points then. That's
what I'm saying. But they went to overtime, so he scored more points. Do the
overtime points count toward the record though?
Yeah, everything.
Okay. Yeah, so
everything except for the. He would have got to no.
Yeah, though. So you telling me LeBron wouldn't have scored no more?
He would have. No, I'm saying because they went to overtime, they added points. That's what I'm saying. So he would have got that bitch last night regardless. But I would say them boys sitting out. Remember, like after that shit happened, he set out 2 games and shit like that, and everything else. You dig all that sitting out them boys be doing.
Yeah, and does that disrupt the flow, like the chemistry of the team?
Yeah, because think about it, when you know how it be like if a motherfucker don't never be around and they won't come around every now and then you be like, dog, we don't even do that.
Practice. We talking about practice,
right? So for me, that do disrupt the flow of the team when them players be taking breaks all the time.
Or are they hiding injuries?
That too.
I think that's what that is, though.
That too, but when you got an 84 game season
with 32 games,
and you be like, and you only play like 60 games. Cause you resting every other game, or when the team go on a road trip, you like, man, I ain't even about to play this whole road trip. NBA when they go on a road trip, they go
on a road. They go on a tour.
They go on the road. They be gone for like 2 weeks. Be like, yeah, I ain't playing none of these games while we gone.
Yeah. that's wearing tear on that old body though. So I not really old, but
But shit, the young cats doing it too.
yeah, but I mean, you know, they are
What they call the low management. Yeah.
Yeah. But I mean, you got it's a long season, dog. It's a long season. That's a lot of strain on your body. All-Star games, like I said. Wait, are we done with Brian?
We could be done, but I'm just like, you know, that's history, man. We might not see that again.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
We might not see it again.
He deserves it. He deserves it.
Yeah.
He deserves it. He deserves it. Good flopping ass, but it's all good. All-Star games, bro. With the All-Star game, how it was last week. Good junk ass game, right? All the All-Star games losing the momentum. Do we give a fuck about the All-Star games anymore?
I think people been stopped caring. See, with football, where they lost it at, they lost the competitiveness and they lost the competitiveness when they took away all the challenges. Because they used to do the quarterback challenge, where they used to do the accuracy, who could throw the farthest. You feel what I'm saying?
The celebrity thing with like Nelly.
The celebrity games, all that. Football used to do the fastest man fucking race. You feel what I'm saying? Fastest man in the league race and all that.
Mm-hmm.
And then they just took all that away and just went straight to the game.
Right. And
but
then
so
the nice flag football. Nice flag.
Yeah, so usually before, when you do all that stuff, you getting them competitive juices flowing. So people like, man, he got me on this. So by the time the game, them boys ready to play. You feel what I'm saying? Cause they like, hold on, we've been competing all week. You ain't about to get me on the finale. So
right.
They took all that out
and
lost that competitive edge.
Personally, I enjoyed the All-Star flag football game. You found out that a lot of entertainers got that sports in them. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Nelly here, dog. Who else was shining out, dog?
Shit, a lot of them.
Yeah, but I remember Nelly. Nelly stuck out. And he was there a couple years. And you know
Nelly used to be.
Yeah, they had the quarterback thing too. You know what I'm saying? You had to do the drills and all that. So I think that's
what I'm saying.
It took away, like you said, the competitiveness, but that took away a lot of fans too, because I like to watch that as a prelude to the game. Like, you know, it was like that for years, and then they go to change and shit, and then like they wonder why they losing fans. You know what I'm saying?
But you know what probably happened?
What?
Them dudes that they was dick riding was getting mopped up out there.
Yep.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yep. And they couldn't look bad in front of everybody like that. We're in Hawaii. You heard me?
Because I remember it was one year. It was Peyton Manning, Drew Brees, and somebody else. And Brees was tearing their ass up, but they constantly dick riding Peyton Manning. And Brees was and that's when they really was like, hold up, this dude accurate. You feel what I'm saying? And Brees was still with San Diego at the time, huh?
Yeah, but he was on the verge, like he was still on the verge of the injury, right?
The injury ain't happened yet. Yeah,
no, but they said that he didn't. It been bothering him. That's why it was such a major injury when it did get how it got.
Yeah, all right, but yeah, he was ball. They had the 1 year with Randall Cunningham went out that bitch and showed out. You feel what I'm saying?
And do you think that it's the names in it now that's not interesting?
And see some of the names that's not in it. You feel what I'm saying? And see what happened. And this and sometimes you let one person fuck it up, and everybody ride with that one person. Because I remember everybody was about the Pro Bowl with Aaron Rodgers was like, man, fucking, I ain't going to that shit.
Right.
And then once Aaron Rodgers was like, I ain't going, and other people was like, well, fuck, I ain't gotta go neither. You dig? And then next thing you know, the people that got selected was like, fuck it, I ain't going. So now you got Pro Bowl alternates and substitutes and shit like that.
And flag
for people that
football,
wasn't
what's
even.
that all about?
The game was well. You know what? I did see some of the game. I saw like the first quarter, and looked too bad. It looked like they was trying to have fun out there. The the stadium was full.
Yeah, I mean it's the All-Star game. It's Hawaii.
The state. Nah, they was in Vegas.
It's Vegas. It's All-Star.
Yeah. So
it's bullshit to me, though. I ain't gonna lie. Even
it
basketball.
was cool. Like from the little bit I seen, but I wasn't really watching it. Why? But it looked like they was trying to have fun out there. Now, as long as them boys get out there have a little fun, you
Man,
did
fuck
put on a
all
little
that, man.
something.
Fuck all that, man.
Something for the fans.
Man,
You
fuck
did
all
do something for the fans, for the people that came in there.
I used
Shit,
to
it
be.
was.
My bad. Go ahead.
Now I was saying, cause fuck, they I know even like basketball. Shit, basketball, they All-Star game be horrible too. Them boys, they don't play no D.
No.
They just be fucking score be 200 to 200.
I remember
Yep,
I
the
used to
dunk.
watch, I even used to watch the baseball All-Star game. You know what I'm saying?
That was
And
was still go home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I gotta check it out. I ain't checked it out in about 8 years.
Cause to be real, right now, out of the All-Star games, the home run derby, I won't say the home run derby than the 3-point contest. Like,
but
as far as the
3-point contest ain't really the 3-point contest and the dunk contest is kind of what all the activities at the fucking All-Star games nowadays are watered down to me, dog.
The dunk contest just be trash, but the 3-point contest at least got a little more excitement to it. Kind of like I say, like the home run derby. Home run derby be, you watch that bitch, you watch them boys pluck that bitch. You feel what I'm saying? But they got to do something to get that spark back, because yeah, they done lost it for the most part. That's mainly because the motherfuckers, the supposed to be superstars on some, they ain't doing it.
But the injuries are high.
That's because them boys ain't conditioned.
Right. Which brings us to our next subject. They say training is down in all sports.
That's why all them injuries like that.
All that sitting out.
That's why them injuries like that. Because think about it, like,
you always see the athletes going live from the gym and all that, and you know what I'm saying? You feel me?
It ain't the same. Think about, let's say, like 20 years ago, compared to now. The off season is way shorter. You feel what I'm saying? Like, and like they say that they putting to. What'd you say?
I think that
now
players back then, 20 years ago, were way more dedicated too. Like Jerry Rice with the running up the mountain, and then they had they had famous workout, you know what I'm saying, things that they did that became famous. It's none of that anymore either. You see what I'm saying?
All right. Yeah.
It's like the dedication. It's more of a show. You know what I'm saying? It's more of a, I don't know, bro. It just ain't sports no more. Huh?
It's still sports, man. It's just, man,
you can't.
A lot of them boys got a lot of them
like
comfortable.
You know what I'm saying? Like. See, let's take it all the way back. Let's take it all the way back to like Pat Swilling, Bruce Smith. You know what I'm saying? What's the races with Bill Romanowski? You know what I'm saying? Those types.
But see, the money back then wasn't as long. If they figure they're gonna pay your motherfucker $200 million, they're gonna protect that investment. You feel what I'm saying? Now you ain't hitting them that hard. You feel what I'm saying? Now you ain't going out there running like that. You feel what I'm saying? No, you can't go ride no motorbike with no helmet on. Like,
right. Yeah, they really have clauses in their contract like that. You can't play,
a lot of people do.
Yeah, you can't play park ball. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
When you're in the hood, you're playing with the fellas, ain't none of that. And people think that the people acting stuck up and then got bougie, but that's in their contract. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Really
Think about think about the dudes that be at the park. Them boys that get up 10 o'clock, eat breakfast, 10 o'clock in the
Right.
morning.
Yep.
They playing ball till 8, from 10 in the
Yep.
morning to 8 in the evening.
And then they letting the park lights light them up to play. You understand?
Right. Bro, they running from about 3-4 days a week. And if the ones that ain't got no job, they running every day. Ain't none of these dudes pull nothing.
Let me ask you this. Has the bag taken away from the sports?
Yeah. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like, them dudes, they not, I ain't gonna say they're not working out. But like I say, with the shortened off seasons, cause let's even like now,
everybody want to be a celebrity in the commercial.
All that is not as, they not grinding like they used to. That's what I'm saying. Like you could take some dudes right now that be playing on the park all day. Though these dudes ain't never been hurt. You ain't never seen nobody in the hood that's been playing all day be like, man, look, I tore my ACL, dog, I can't play. You feel what I'm saying?
Got playing.
Dog, you ain't. It was like damn near unheard of. But now them dudes get on the court and they got all the medicine and everything else, and them dudes still hurt.
It's all about the bag.
Them dudes still hurt. So they gotta figure out what they doing different from then and now. What's the difference from then and now to make people be dropping like they dropping? And the only thing I could think of is they it's not even like they not as active.
They not as dedicated as say a Shannon Sharpe or Michael Irvin or Steve Young. You know what I'm saying? Them days long gone.
Right.
Days long gone. You heard about the new well, we gonna end off with that. How could we get more black coaches in sports? What's your opinion?
One, you gotta get the all them owners.
Mm-hmm.
They gotta give them. I ain't gonna say they gotta lose their franchise or nothing like that, but it ain't gonna change until they change. It ain't gonna change until they change. So sooner or later, it'll happen. But they be on the short leash.
Mm-hmm.
They be on the short leash. And what's gonna happen is it's gonna be harder for them. It's gonna be harder for them to get in there on the strength of they already losing the quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
Remember they felt like black people couldn't play quarterback.
Now you
feel what I'm saying? We wasn't smart enough to play quarterback. Now it's damn.
Over, I think
I want to
70%. I think
it's a good hand, a lot. And then even coming up in college is a lot coming out. You feel what I'm saying? Like the top 3-4 quarterbacks coming out is black. You feel what I'm saying? So
I think that
that's gonna add to it. So
if they want to have more black coaches, they should take the Dion recipe. You got to start off with, all right, they don't want letters in. You got to make them want to let us in. You understand?
But see, Dion got fast track because of who he is.
And now that's what I'm saying. So like these players, you know what I'm saying? Like let me see who I could I don't know if Joe Horn, but like a Joe Horn. Or let me see.
But see, Joe Horn ain't got what Dion got.
No, I'm just saying, giving an example, like that's how we gonna kick in the dope. We gotta use our celebrity. Like Shannon Sharpe gonna have to get up off that thing with old boy and come out here and coach. People like Michael Vick. Michael Vick gonna have to come up under whatever rock he under and come coach.
But see, everybody ain't built to be a coach either. You're
but
digging
you
you
gotta
like I said,
find
you
who
can't
are.
celebrity your way through it.
Like what's your boy name? Deuce McAllister. You feel me? You got to come out with people like him. You understand? I think we got to use our celebrity, like take the Dion approach. You know what I'm saying? We got to use the
But that's
celebrity.
what I'm saying. Like everybody ain't Dion. There's only one prime time, bro. Ain't nobody gonna celebrity like. Cause think about Eddie George is at Tennessee State right now.
Yeah.
You don't hear nothing about Eddie George, huh? He been there for like 3 years now.
Right, but it's still Eddie George, right? So that's like
that's still Eddie George.
That's kind of using the Dion recipe, but he doesn't have as much prestige, right? But it doesn't
That's
matter.
what I'm trying to tell you.
It doesn't matter. You heard me? It's still a black coach.
Right, but I'm just saying, everybody ain't gonna be able to celebrity their way through it like Dion doing.
No, I'm saying like Eddie George, or throwing somebody like I say Michael Vick, a Donovan McNabb, a Tiki Barber. You see what I'm saying? These people will have to come and break down that door. Well, in my opinion, if we want to see more black coaches in this bitch.
But see, they gonna have to like I say, first they gotta want to coach. You feel what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And then they gotta be able to be a good coach, because some of them dudes ain't no leaders.
Everybody who I name was the leader of their team.
Not just because you the big name on the team. Because think about it, Donovan McNabb. Ain't nobody fuck with Donovan McNabb. His teammates ain't rock with him like that.
I mean,
you always hear stories about.
But I'm talking about, yeah, you're right. But I'm talking about like Jerry Rice, Shannon Shaw, Michael Vick. You know what I'm saying? People like that. What you think about them?
I would have to see them in that element, because Vic
will bring a lot of attention.
Vic will bring a lot of attention, but he gonna bring bad attention too, because they still crying about the damn dogs.
Man, fuck that dog, man. Come on, man. And I got 4 dogs. Fuck. I've been raising dogs all my life. I love dogs. Man, time to let that go. But you got we ain't gonna get into that because this is about sports. But we're not gonna get into that, dog, because they got all. I know, but I'm just the people messing with chickens and horses and all that stuff. But this man, It's some of them dudes that want to coach. You feel what I'm saying? There's some that want to coach, but they just can't. They can't get through the door. Maybe they got to start at the bottom all the way at HBCU, but at the same time, but then you don't want to have them boys using the HBCUs as a stepping stone, like being there for like 2 years and then just leave. Why?
You want the motherfuckers to build a program.
That's what they're used for. Get them black coaches in the game. Why wouldn't they want to do that?
I feel that, but at the same time, you trying to build your program at the same time. So you don't want to bring somebody in knowing that they about to walk. You at least want
a 4-year contract.
You feel what I'm saying? But then the motherfucker leave in 2. You could give them the 4 year, but the motherfucker, if everybody
it's like the president.
Nah, but it don't matter, because if you're doing good, the next motherfucker come buy you out. You feel what I'm saying? And then now you starting your program over. So you gotta have a motherfucker that's trying to build something at the same time, even though you wanna get them in there, but you want that motherfucker to be there to help, and not be there to help more than itself. You feel what I'm saying?
I mean, 4 years is enough time to help both himself and the program, right?
It can help or it can hurt, because it depends on how they leave it. You feel what I'm saying? So that's usually
it's time for the next black man to come up.
Cause look, it's one of them things where if you leave, if you do your 4, let's say you do the 4 and you got them right there where you feel like they need to be.
Do another 4 then.
And then you bounce.
I mean,
And then sometimes that hurt more than it help.
Man, it's
I always say a coach need 5 years. I always say a coach need 5 years.
5
to really build a solid program. You need 5 years.
So what's the difference in them 12 months in your opinion?
Your recruits.
You can't get good recruits in them.
Because when you first get there, none of them players is yours. All them players came from somebody else. All them recruits are somebody else recruits.
I like that.
You feel what I'm saying? So you gotta get yours in there as the other ones graduate, because you gotta get them and see how they fit in your system, all that. But then by 5 years, all them ones, every last one of them that you got should be gone. So everybody on this team is yours now.
I mean,
so that's why I said,
get them black. That's why I said. I mean, you making a lot of valid points, dog. You making a lot of valid points, but I mean, how else?
But now you know, eventually it's gonna happen, man. But you know, shit. They the motherfuckers with the money, that's the whole up. Cause like who just hired a coach?
Stupid.
The Chargers. They let's say like Tampa Bay got rid of Byron Leftwich. 2 years after he won them the Super Bowl, he was the offensive coordinator, won the Super Bowl. A year after he was up, Jacksonville wanted him to come be their head coach, and he was like, he told them no. So Tampa Bay fired him. Cowboys fired their offensive coordinator. He had a new job less than a day. Less than a day he was in San Diego. You feel what I'm saying? So shit like that, that's what I'm saying. Like the powers that be, the motherfuckers ain't on. But you know, Houston got a black coach now. You know, they got them one. Coach up in Pittsburgh, he ain't going. He gonna be in Pittsburgh till he decide he leaving.
Do they have a black coach in baseball?
One. He just won the World Series. Yup. First black to win the World Series.
The first black everything in baseball. He's gonna be the first black coach in everything in baseball. You hear me? Before we get out of here, did you hear about the new sport?
What new sport?
It's called.
You know they just be making shit up.
It's called Bosa ball or Bossa ball, right? It combines volleyball, football, and gymnastics, right? It's 2 trampolines. You hear me? On each side, they got a net, and you got to bounce, and you got to, you know what I'm saying, get the ball over the net. And it's like it's on trampolines. It's like volleyball, football, and gymnastics put together. What you think about that?
Shit, they did that with basketball not a couple years ago.
Them people trying to do anything because niggas ain't fucking with the sports no more, you hear me? So they trying to come up with anything, and I think they talking to the kids. You know what I'm saying? With that stupid.
They gonna talk to the kids because the kids be doing shit like being fucking all the little bounce houses and shit. They do. They doing that anyway.
Can't none of our old ass get on the fucking train. I don't even
get
on shit no more.
them kids been doing that type of shit. So yeah, might as well. Shit, if they can get paid for doing something that they'll do for free, might as well.
You feel me?
Cause think about it. You at 15 or somebody say, bro, come play volleyball on the trampoline. And the first thing you want, the first thing going through your mind is, man, I could bounce high as fucking Spike on that boy off that trampoline. That's the first thing that's gonna go. that's gonna go through you.
I could dunk
And what
on
you
the
gonna
net
do?
and do a
Right,
backflip as my celebration.
right.
You feel
That,
me?
that's that,
And,
that's just
and,
what
and,
it
and
is.
let the coach of the team be black. You understand me? We
Hey,
need
shit.
we need black coaches in basketball too. Any last words you
But
heard me, huh?
I ain't got. Look, yeah. Let me see.
Congratulations to LeBron James once again.
Yeah, man. Look, and there, all y'all Brian fans, celebrate that man without bringing Jordan up. Fuck.
Nope.
All y'all Jordan fans,
Nope. Nope.
just fucking,
Nope. Nope.
just, just,
Nope.
just, just,
Jordan
just,
better.
just say salute. That's
Jordan
it. That's
better.
all you need.
Jordan still better. Kobe still better. And I'm still better.
That's all you need. You know, you can say we can say the debate. You know, for next week. But man, let the man enjoy his moment right fast.
Jordan better. Is Peter not the general?
Whoa, Jay Pike, yo.
Man, you keep your body clean, huh? Jordan better. Fuck with me, huh, man?
Fuck with me.
Jordan better.
Hey, Jordan